Yeah.
I'm going one.
I don't like this dude. He's too extreme.
Wait a minute.
Is he like
What?
got like Asperger's or some craziness? I'm hungry. You know what I wouldn't mind having is one of those bullseyes, but just with some cheese on top of it and some sour cream. That would be good. Comfort food. His shirt is cute. That boy's voice is high. He sounds like Michael Jackson. You probably thought it was Michael Jackson, didn't you? Sound just like him. Everything. Okay, let me fade this out, y'all, because I don't plan on being here long. So, hello, guys. I am back. I just was sitting here thinking about something, and I was thinking about many of us amazing women that have had a really, really hard time in love, treated unfairly, discriminated against by our own men, just all of that stuff. And I think it would be a great idea for us to literally stop focusing on these low-lifed men that we don't want, that represent the total toxic masculine man. Stop paying any attention to them and start focusing on getting in groups together. I actually want to create a Facebook page for everybody to join so that we can specifically talk about love and romance and dating and support each other. Okay, we have got to start. We can do spiritual work to help us. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm going to be doing a love road opener for myself. Love road openers are really good, especially if your heart is being binded to somebody. If somebody's trying to hold your heart, is basically what the love road opener is. But hey, cat, why are you attacking me, little kitty? I fed you today. She just sitting there playing with my hair. This cat is crazy. So, okay. Let's stop focusing and stop giving any attention to these low-lifed men and start like devising a plan. Hey, let's start devising a plan where we can meet good men and good people. So I'm gonna personally do my part. I'm very inspired by the show Charmed when oh boy literally owned a dating site. So I might be thinking about doing that, like a dating website, because you actually can meet people online. You can actually meet, hey. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I think it would be a great idea to like do a dating site, but you know what I'm saying? And so I'm throwing that idea around to like just use my Etsy for like all of my stuff for my spiritual business, but I also want to open up like a dating site, especially for pagans and people that are very spiritual, or just anybody. It can be for anybody, to be honest with you, no matter what religion you are, no matter what race you are, and you can meet somebody that is actually looking for somebody for love and romance, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to find him. And I think that in the current state of the world, we've got to look for whoever this man is with a fine tooth comb. And I believe that these men that are lower than scum, we have got to, literally at all costs, cut ties with them and unbind ourselves from them. By the way, guys, I am offering unbindings to unbind you. So keep that in mind, because, listen, the ones that ain't worth a damn, that's making false promises, that are frauds, they are literally wasting your time. They are literally blocking your happiness, the one that you're supposed to be with. Seriously. Because if you were supposed to be with them, you would be happy in that situation and you would have no complaints. So for me, I want to focus on, like, y'all know what I do. I go and I start watching, what's the name of that show? My favorite show, Supernatural. And it's not to say that I'm necessarily going to swirl, because I'm not going into it looking for any specific race. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but I think that if you're doing that, that's fine. But I just want a man with a healthy disposition, somebody that is balanced, somebody that values women, that is not down on women, that doesn't put women in certain categories, that feels that women should have rights. There's a lot of different things, and to be honest with you, it seems like the men that are completely and totally opposite to what we want, they take up a lot of our time and attention. And so, like, for me, I am going to definitely focus. And so this is what I think we should do. We need to come up with a strategy, ladies and witches. Okay? Well, witches are ladies, but y'all know what I'm saying. We need to come up with a strategy. First of all, we need to actually write down and do spell work on ourselves to clear us and to stop paying attention to those bad men that we don't want, because they have a tendency to seduce us. Okay, they have a tendency to seduce us, and they keep us by every now and then giving us some really good sex that seems to touch us somewhere. But, I always tell them, sex is all day. It's not just, you come and you have sex with somebody, like you're supposed to be, buying flowers, cooking breakfast. You're supposed to be giving massages, asking what you can do for her today to make her life better, to make her life easier. I mean, you're not supposed to be treating women like you're in a freaking roller derby or something. Like, it's just really weird. So I want to write down that I will not allow those types of men to be in my social hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to socialize with men like that. Because if they're talking like that and doing some of the things that they're doing, come on, you tried to help a black woman get killed. Come on, now you said, but buddy, you got some issues. Buddy got some issues. Buddy needs to admit to Buddy's issues. Real talk. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of black women, I've been noticing a lot of stories about black women being killed. I swear to you, using your spiritual protection, so just make sure that you are covered and you are protected, sis, seriously out here, because we got some serious crazy people. Hey, Brianna. Hello. How are you? So we're going to write it down. Let's come up with a love plan and let's write it down. Even if we don't do the spiritual work, let's do the spiritual work. Let's give ourselves until the new moon. And in the meantime, we're going to write down in our journals that we're going to stop giving our time, attention, and energy to those types of men. And we're going to spend our free time that we're not doing readings or working. You know what I'm saying? We're going to write down that we're going to spend our spare time doing social things that are going to lead us to good people in our lives. Because right now what we're doing is we're giving all the attention to the buttholes. We're not actually doing what we should do, especially for me being a business owner. The man that I should be involved with, he should be opening doors for me, not closing them. He should be networking and saying, hey, my girl, she real good at cleansing because she cleansed me. Look at everything she did for me because I was half dead when I met her, I can bring somebody back to life, baby. I am a necromancer, very powerful woman. I can make it stand up like it ain't never stood up before. Okay, I am just an amazing woman. That doesn't come from necessarily. I do have a lot of sex appeal. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But that's not just coming from there. That's coming from a source of very powerful healing energy. So when my man speaks of me, he should be recommending me. He should be passing out my business cards. He should be linking my channel. Not hating on me. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of you other women, like, for example, I think that we definitely should have our parties, like, especially the single ones. Okay. Now, those of you that are with somebody, we totally get it. We respect your marriage, but we still looking for somebody to call our own. And, we want to kind of go like maybe throw parties and stuff. My house is perfect for entertainment. I have a nice character home. It doesn't have 7 bedrooms, but it's my home and it's beautiful. It's lovely. Okay. And so, we can have parties, we can have dinner parties, we can do rooftop parties. They have a lot of different places in Atlanta and just in Georgia to hang out and just do things. And so I think that we should really focus on that, especially those of you ladies that are in Atlanta. Just because I live in Atlanta doesn't mean I have to date somebody in Atlanta. Just because somebody is convenient to my location doesn't mean they're going to be convenient to my heart and soul. Because, seriously, and then also us being a high priestess, I think it would do a man some good to read we're going to make a list of things that you don't do to high priestesses, empaths, witches, healers, and, just any member of the craft. If you want to be in a relationship with us, you have to be supportive or we'll leave you behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're creating obstacles to that capacity, you got to go, because that means that you're, some of these men out here, they're on the level of hating on your career. I have a career. I have my own business that earns revenue every single day. to have somebody disrespecting me and trying to put me down. Y'all ladies can do better than that, and we're going to do better than that. And so from here on out, we're going to talk about good men. We're going to talk about the good. You know what? With our love lives, it's all about the law of attraction too. I am so ready to receive love and romance. I am so ready to receive that. You know what? I was so thirsty for it the other night, y'all. I was seriously over here watching True Blood. And I mean, really, to be honest with you, a lot of these so-called humanoids running around here, hell, vampires seem like a better choice, to be honest with you. So anyway, I was looking at it, and I don't know, I've always liked Bill on True Blood because he's very old-fashioned. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a vampire and he had his own instincts because of what he wanted from Sookie. So I understand why Sookie couldn't stay with them. And they actually tried to get back together, but then Bill ended up catching AIDS for vampires. It's a very interesting show. I really do like season 4 and 5. But I was watching it last night and I just was lusting after Bill, not because he's a white man, but because he has, just his energy. He didn't fall off at the handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew how to handle a woman like a man. Didn't even have to raise his voice, call Sookie a bitch. Can you imagine if Bill would have called Sookie a bitch? I think Sookie's grandma probably would have came straight from beyond the grave, because y'all noticed that her grandma died in season 1. And so anyway, I really do love that show, and actually missed that show, but I understand why they had to move on because... Yeah, so anyway, I watched the reruns. I actually own like a couple of seasons. I ordered it on YouTube. So I think you can get like a season for like $25 or something. So anyway, we want quality men. We want men that won't ever betray us. We want men that are not going to be two-faced. We want men that are men that are emotionally, mentally, financially, and spiritually stable. That's what we want. So I'm going to come up with something, and I think that we should do like a sister club, y'all, seriously. And we should just get together like every single day and just support each other. And we're not lesbians because we're looking for men. So we're going to be like giving each other pointers, you know what I'm saying? Like communing with each other, like we have got to figure out, because a lot of us, we want good men. We want a man that comes home every day, hangs his hat on the coat rack, puts his wallet down on our side of the bed, and says, "Baby, you can have whatever cash is in there. I got some money." We don't want no tightwads, man. Spoil me. Don't have limitations to the income that you can earn, because I don't. I would give my significant other or husband the world if I could. So for you to look at me and say, "Oh, there's limitations to what I can do for you," is an insult, and it's not real, and it's not reality. So we're going to be doing some reality stuff. So we already have Hecate's Realm on Facebook, and so I'm going to try to figure out, like, maybe we can do meetings on YouTube. We can do it right in their face. We don't have to go into hiding. We know they're going to get in their feelings, and they're going to come over here and they're going to thumbs down and they're going to troll us. But so what? If y'all want to do them publicly, we can just come on here and kind of, but you know what? Actually, we should do it in secret, because if we say we're going to go to dating sites, they're going to concoct a story about somebody being killed by somebody that they met off of a dating site, because every which way you turn, they're going to try to fear you or scare you into staying with that type of man. And trust me, women for centuries have literally, they like, "I'd rather go out in the woods." Y'all know that man you was just stuck in the house with, and literally y'all was in the jungle, and you rather go out and brave the woods than stay there with that monster. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You rather fight with the lions, the tigers, the bears, and get on a boat and all that. You rather do all that than to be with a man like that. Like, we all know that, and we do deserve better. It's the hatred more than anything. It's the obvious hatred that they have for us as women. And so y'all know that, good men that are compassionate and understanding and they're looking for women like us, that they're not nowhere near that arena of YouTube. It's a lot of them that are on YouTube, but they're doing totally different things. They're not trying to be the roast king. They're trying to be scholars. They're intelligent. Intelligence is sexy. A man that can hold a conversation is sexy. A man that can stimulate me without coming up with some kind of traumatizing, uh, some kind of psychological operation, that's a turn on. Just somebody that you feel safe with. And see, I'm a Cancer. We have to feel safe and secure. And Cancers usually marry rich. Cancers don't marry poor. Okay? Now, I was a Libra when I was Ma Barker. And she married poor, but she got up out of that marriage, And, George Barker ended up doing some good things with his life. He ended up owning, like, gas stations and stuff. So, it just was kind of tragic that it ended up like that. But anyway, and so we all, no matter if you're a Leo, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Pisces, I don't, Aquarius, I don't care what zodiac sign that you are. If you are a woman that wants a good man, you deserve one, you should get one. So I think that our focus needs to shift off of these men. And, we're healers. We are. And that's why we are attracted to these broken kind of men, because we're healers. But they don't know that we're healers. They don't know our value. So they could end up killing us. They could end up putting us in a position. I already know a lot of y'all women, y'all got the heaviness in y'all chest. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You just feel just drained. They've been draining y'all all morning. And this is a day where we are the most powerful. So we got to do some regenerating. Maybe make I know I'm going to go down here and make me a green goddess smoothie. That'll be a quick way of regenerating yourself. And then I'm going to eat me a cheeseburger for dinner tonight or something. I eat meat, but I will eat my veggies and stuff too. So I love spinach. It's my favorite. I love the green goddess smoothies and stuff. They're really good. I've been meaning to make a video on the green goddess smoothie, but so I will put that up because, we have to keep ourselves as healthy as possible. Because what they've been doing has been unhealthy. And see, we can actually reverse all of the extra aging that they have caused. Okay, I see women doing that every day. We are the miracle women. And, we want men that are like us, that are like-minded. A man that, probably is in the same spiritual position as me and he respects what I do. He's going to take care of me. He's going to say, you know what, I got to take care of this woman because she is doing something that I don't even want to do. So I'm going to make sure that I wait on her hand and foot. Okay, I should never have to draw my own spiritual bath. He should know how to do it and have it ready for me when I'm done doing these readings. Along with a foot massage, he should know about reflexology. He should know about the chakras. He should know about the human body and to the capacity not to destroy the human body, but rather to heal it. So, that, and so many of you guys, you may have your certain type of man that you want. Doesn't matter what race he is, or some of y'all it does matter because I know y'all traumatized. I know the trauma. I swear I do. You know what? I was looking at Crystal Swirls earlier, and she was looking so pretty. She looks like Yemi Ya. There's a depiction of Yemi Ya. She looks just like her. Such a sweet sister. You can tell she's been hurt, and we support her. We will always support her because I already know what you've been through. You love somebody, and look at what they did. If you didn't love them, you wouldn't have ever cared. You wouldn't be so hurt. You wouldn't be in a place where you're just, and yeah, it's a lot of people that have lost all hope for that situation, but some of y'all haven't. And so some of y'all like the Idris Elba types, y'all like the Omar Epps, and that's fine. So we are open to everybody and what they want, and we are going to manifest our desires. And just by supporting each other, just getting together as a community and being positive, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's dating sites, there's bingo halls, there's nightclubs that are not the, kind of clubs where they having sex in the clubs, but there's actually clubs, there's jazz clubs, there's comedy clubs. There are so many different places to meet a new person. Okay, so many. And, we need to start throwing around ideas and stop being stuck in the house like we already married, because I'm not married yet. I still need to go out there and mingle. And then plus, I have networking to do for my business. I am a high priestess. I shouldn't be hidden up in the house. I should be out here shaking hands with people, handing out my cards. I know that sounds weird, but I am a community type of person, because I do keep in mind, I do want to make this a better world for our children. I actually want and desire a better future for my children, for my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren. So that's what I'm into. I'm into somebody that wants to make a difference. I'm not into somebody that wants to create hell on earth, but rather peace and heaven on earth. Okay, so right off the bat, if you're not into that, then you already are not my type as a man. I like good people. I understand bad people and why they do bad things that they do, but at the end of the day, I respect a man that cares, that's loving, that is compassionate. Okay, that's a good man. Okay, I know it's a lot of you men out there. You're a good man. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like women pass you by, but it's not that. It's just that we're busy fighting off these trashy men that won't stop stalking us. So, and I feel like we have a personal responsibility to the person that we're supposed to be with to take our attention away from that negative energy and actually take the time to start getting to know somebody, so that, by this time next year, we're in a committed relationship with somebody that we love and trust. Okay, so this is starting today, baby, because today is the 27th of July of 2020. Okay, so this, the whole 20s, this whole week from the 20th until the 29th, this is where you're going to be making a lot of changes and a lot of advancements forward. Okay, so take this time to set your intent. Cut off these bad men that are blocking your blessings, because that's what they're doing. You can try to work around it, but at the end of the day, you know the difference. And you'll learn the difference of what you'll manifest with a man that got some good sense, that has a spiritual eye, that supports you. Makes a huge difference. Okay, so love you guys. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna try to come up with some ideas. It's gonna be called the Triple Goddess Love and Romance Help. Okay, help in dating and path to a good man and a good family man that's kid friendly. Okay. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Have a happy moon day. And I gotta go because I don't have a lot of time. And then I'm hungry. So I'll see y'all later, okay? Love and light.